everyone, today we are having butter noodles on the veranda. I made homemade butter noodles, meaning I just took it out of the pasta. Actually, basics with Babish is how I follow this recipe. He taught me how to emulsify my butter. But he kind of actually like low-key shaded me. I mean, not me directly, but like so me. He did a fettuccine pasta, which I'm so excited to make. It's like heavy whipping cream and butter, so easy. But he's basically like, yeah, you need to get the good spaghetti, not the Barilla in a box. He's like, fettuccine will just like the Ragu fettuccine and the Barilla in a box. He's like that's just all falls off the noodle. So we're gonna go and get like gourmet noodles so I can make that, because I was like, why use Barilla? Mm. 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 So good. Our waterfall is not going over there. What you're hearing is the fountain over there. Hopefully it's soothing, not distracting. It is unintentional ASMR. Oh man. Never fear. If you can't get it with your nails or your skin of your nails, don't use your nails. You just go ahead and have it with the back of a fork. I call it being resourceful. But how are you guys doing? Cheers. I have been, to quote Kourtney Kardashian, just living life. I am just living life. I'm telling you guys, once you hit 30, maybe 33 in about a week, once you hit that age, like, cares really just, you just start caring about so little. I care about my family, about Moses, about you guys, about people's well-being. I care. I think you just stop caring less what people think of you. You start giving 0 fucks. I want to talk about something, but I don't know if I should. Because, you know, I am kind of like living my best life, right? I see it, and I'm invested in this person. Should we just say it? Oh my god, I'm gonna only keep this to like 2 minutes, this little. Just feeling I'm about to go on. This comes from a place of literally 0 hate, but again, as someone that I follow and I'm invested in, and I'm like sad that she doesn't post podcasts anymore. We don't vibe. We're not on the same page, but like, I'm invested in this person, and that's Gabbiana. I hope all this recent stuff, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't, is just trolling. Like, truly, I hope it is, because, you know, hey, I trolled for many years, and you get views, you get attention, and sometimes that's the route you gotta go. Is there a bug? Ah! Bug in there. Look. She's saying she's finally defending herself and everyone's calling her crazy or they think something's wrong with her. And I'm not gonna call her crazy or think something's wrong with her, you know. Because, like, if she says she's okay, like, she's okay, right? If people say they're okay, they're okay. Her boyfriend's, like, chiming in and stuff. I'm assuming they're all... It's all just to promote something, which, again, smart. But I'll just say this in a more generic term too. We're talking about Gabbiana, but like in a generic term, like, people are allowed to have opinions. I think when I was on her podcast too, it was like that was one of her big, I guess triggers, but it shouldn't be, because people are allowed to have an opinion of your, especially of your artwork, right? No one was attacked. Like, this recent stuff she was talking about was something months ago. A channel had reviewed her poetry and said it was bad. I mean, art is subjective. Even if you are like, I don't get Pablo Picasso. Who would buy a Pablo Picasso? that Banksy guy, I don't get him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's so subjective. To me, art is like a Birkin bag, right? People who paint, I'm like, why would you spend millions of dollars painting? Oh. But especially online people and social media people, it's okay if people don't like your poetry or your music. I mean, I'm sure like most people don't like my music. Like the video quality is great, the song sucks, and that's okay. And I always joke that I think my music shit too, but I actually don't. I mean, I vibe with my music. I wouldn't pay money to own the music if I didn't like it. But I kind of go with the joke, right? She doesn't have to do that. She can, whatever. But like, just keep it moving. Like, giving attention and wasting energy to people who just like are critiquing or something. Like, honestly, it's all good. I guess I saw some of her poetry, but there were some poems that were like tweeted. I never saw them before. So it's like awareness, and some people might really dig it. And obviously she has a lot of fans that do dig it. It's just attack after attack on these two girls. I don't even know. Angelica, Rachel, my friend Oscar. I'm just like, bullying and narcissistic abuse isn't when someone critiques your work online. I think she has a lot that she could defend herself for. She's like, I'm starting to defend myself now. Yeah, there's a lot she should defend herself for. I think a lot of people were really curious to hear what she had to say about the whole, the way the David and his friend group treated Gabby, because I think unanimously the whole internet was like, wow, that was brutal. In that case, she's the victim. And I say that sincerely. There's a lot of instances where she is a victim, where people are on her side and she should defend herself, and she chooses someone who critiqued her poetry or said even like, your poetry shit. And that was our issue when she's like telling me, I was like, I just don't think, Jake, but you told me my music was good. I was like, yeah, I told you your music was good when you did Butterflies and Out Loud. I love those songs. I could sing every word for you right now. It's not, I just don't. And people thought I was being rude. I was just like, I don't get it. It's not. And she's like, well, I have a record deal. I was like, okay, so, oh man, what are with these little bugs landing? So I'm throwing these noodles on the ground, and then like, oh, I guess I can't eat outside anymore. Oh, bugs coming. Is that gross? I'm just eating the pasta, whatever. I'll pick them up later so no animals get it. But you can't, I don't know, you can't get mad for someone, if you give your own record deal, why do you care that's what I'm saying, I'm like, why do you care if I don't think people past, or women, or anybody past 30 really makes it as a rock star. Like, you have the money and you have the, to do it. That's what I'm doing. I'm still making videos. No one cares. They don't get a million views, whatever. But in the same breath, I don't know if she is trolling because she's being so nasty with calling that girl a bitch, which is misogynistic onto itself, the thing she's accusing everyone of, and making fun of her views. When Gabby's like, oh, I don't care about views, but then she's like, you get 4,000. It's like, she gets 20,000 on her podcast. Like, it's just, they are just numbers. I go down too. There was a time I was getting 50,000, like a year and a half ago. Like I said, she got herself trending and stuff, which is, if that was her goal, like, that's great. But being nasty, calling women bitches, it's not defending yourself. This person didn't attack you as a person, like, I have, the way she, what she said about me, I'm attacking her as a person. That's why we don't vibe. Years ago, whatever, it's past it, it's whatever. But they weren't even attacking her. They're attacking her poetry. I don't even know if it's attacking, critiquing. I watched the video. I mean, I was just like, your poetry's not good. She says it's comedy. Whatever. Who cares? It's subjective. But also her telling Oscar that he's gaslighting her. That triggered me. That triggered me. I think we overused that word too. Because she said that to me on the podcast, that I was gaslighting her because I didn't want to keep arguing. Because I said, I don't want to go back and forth like this because I'm in your house and that's disrespectful to you. Which she said, wow, you're gaslighting me right now. And I was like, I don't know if she left it in because I could not watch that again. Like Moses watched it, said it was fine. A lot of people watched it and said it wasn't fine, but I was like, and at that point you just stay silent because what are you supposed to say? I didn't know what to say. I was like, anything I say now is going to be like, oh my god, these like bugs, sorry. Not the most appetizing, but And even defending yourself, one video, two video, a couple tweets, whatever, TikTok, but relentlessly for days. Like, what's that word? Move your energy over here. You know, what is that word? Reassert, redirect that energy into being creative. Like, Gabby's creative. Like, I don't think her poetry is good. The poetry I read, it was like, I needed to fill pages before the deadline. Okay, that's the poetry I saw. The family is relatives, like all that. I don't think it's good. I think her older music's great. I think but again, like, who cares? Who cares if I think it's great? A lot of people think it's great. She does do well on her. And I admire that. Like, I love people who, like, invest in themselves, make their own dreams come true. She made money doing one thing, and now she's like, oh, now I'm going to do this. And, like, more power to you. I'll keep making music till I'm 50. So, her being so upset that I was like, yeah, statistically, like, people just don't really, like, make a big, like, music career after 30. Well, what about Lizzo? What? People do it. You could do it. I don't think she'll do it, but again, that's my opinion, and it shouldn't. She said she doesn't care, but she does, and I just wish she wouldn't, because, like, when you have that freedom of just, like, really not caring, because, like, me making the music video is a fun part. I made 2, and I'm on to the next, and they're not even out yet, because I kind of don't even care about the reaction. Like, I like it. You know, it's so exciting when it's out and you have this body of work you can be proud of, and, you know, I'm really proud of my music videos, but she cares. I guess that's what I was trying to get to. It's like, why do you care? And she goes, but why would you tear women down? And I was like, I'm not. I'm just stating an opinion. Like, I am wrong most of the time. I don't know. Like I said, I used to say I hate watch Gabby's podcast, but I don't know. Like, are you hate watching if you're waiting for it every week? Then I think in reality you're just a fan. So maybe I'm just a fan. I like the drama, but I think that even when people like would watch me, right, and having a breakdown, not saying she did, but when I did have breakdowns. People just wanted me to be okay, right? Yes, I'm a train wreck. I'm a little messy. And that's great, right? But people generally want you to be better. And for me, I saw a Gabby redemption arc. Everyone can have a redemption arc. Look at Logan Paul. Like, I feel like I have a little bit of a redemption arc. You know what I mean? Knock on wood, temporarily it goes, it comes, whatever. I really saw one for her because she has been the victim of actual abuse from people taunting her on camera about her weight and nose. Like, we're talking high profile, like David and Zayn and all those people, like, touching her inappropriately when she clearly, I mean, from the looks of it, didn't look like she consented. There's so many things that she could be a great voice for and people would rally behind, but, like, coming and attacking people and, like, mentioning them and saying they're gaslighting her and abusing her when they're just off, like, just having an opinion. I don't know. Am I off with this? I hope. I'm really not trying to start drama because I really feel for her. Like, I told her then, like, and not in a sympathetic way, just, like, I feel for her. Like, I understand her to a degree. We have our own things. Like I said, there was so many things that were just, like, this did not, you know, we just so did not vibe. But that's, like, on a very personal level. I'm now just an audience. It's like, I respect her, you know. I respect what she's doing, and she's, you know, I don't know. I miss her podcast. I wish she would podcast more. I have blocked out everything though. It really was stressing me. Yesterday we were just like out having a good day, and I was like, it was stressing me. I don't know why. I wasn't even following her anywhere. Just like, it was stressing me out seeing it, like seeing quote tweets about what people I follow that were talking about it, and it just was like a lot. I was like, girl, what are you doing? And it just made me, it's just hard to watch, you know. And she is younger than me, and you know, it took me a minute to really get to a place without just saying like, I'm at a place where I don't care, but like really getting to a place where you're just living your best life. I don't know. Maybe I'm cuckoo. Well, I hope you enjoyed lunch with me in the flies. Out here in my house. My birthday's coming up, so we're looking at getting a couple cars. Might be buying another house. My third house this year I bought. So don't let anyone tell you like you're garbage for renting. And that's just a broader thing. That's not a, it's really not a direct jab at Jeffrey. It's like a lot of people in my life have always been like, why are you renting? Oh, she bought a Rolex, but she's renting her house. Renting is also just like, if I didn't have Moses, like I would probably rent for the rest of my life, because honestly, it's like a lot of stress having a house, and thankfully he's just really good and calm at organizing everything and like getting people here that need to be fixed, and he takes care of the house like I can never do. And it's bougie. It costs more money to rent a house. My mortgage here is half what I was renting, and this house is way bigger, and I own it. We own it, me and Mose. We bought 50-50. But I just bought my mama house, and you know, I was like, whatever. If this is the game people want to play, oh, you don't own, well, now I own 2, and I'm about to own 3, you know, like, I don't know. Whatever, who cares? And one more thing. Gabby's body, banging. I know we shouldn't come on people's bodies so they feel like they have to, if they're doing something unhealthy. Not her, because I know I know she does work out and eat really healthy. She talks about it, and I love that for her, because she did tell me, and she's open about her struggles with food. Me too. But she looks great. It looks like she's like killing it. She's killing it in so many aspects. So again, while I would like, I don't vibe, and like I know people are like, oh, you really don't like her, I'm not rooting for her, because like I think that is someone who can have like this redemption arc. I think she can do whatever she wants, you know what I mean? She looks great. She has, you know, she's in a relationship, a long-term relationship, and it seems stable and healthy, and it's like, this is just such a setback for me, because like I'm rooting for her, right? And you're just like, oh man. But like I said, if it's for publicity and to get that trending, it's like cool. I just like, it just hurts my heart when she's like attacking. It's like, you know, smaller creators who, yes, like they're critiquing you, but what are you gonna do? I don't know. Do you think any flies went in here? Probably not. They're probably just attracted to the butter. Okay, I'm gonna go. I have to get a Jamba Juice. I have to do all that, but that's my day to day. I gotta get a Jamba Juice. But yeah, that's gonna conclude my lunch thoughts. I don't know. I'm really trying not to like be mean just to say for being mean, because it's nice that people hear my voice and like respect what I have to say now, and like listen to what I have to say, and like don't take it as like a joke or like. So I'm really trying not to abuse that power. I'm trying to like, you know, call out things when they, like, I feel like they need to be called out, just like when I need to be called out. Like I appreciate being called out for things. It's the only way. It's the only way you like learn and grow. I don't know. Anyways, I love you guys. I gotta clean these noodles before Aunt's get it. I'll see you guys in my next video.